Good morning. As many of you know, one of our big hands-on missions here at this church is God's Co-op Pantry. And the pantry's been helping the food insecure in this area since 2011. It's located in a room directly behind the sanctuary at Good Shepherd Church in Bernardsville on Route 202 or Minebrook Road in Bernardsville. We have about 50 volunteers that help all the time from this church as well as other local churches, and they help to keep running. Some of the things that they do is that they fill bags for distribution. They unload and shelve the food we receive from the Community Food Bank of New Jersey. They help with distributing the bags of food to curbside clients twice a month on Wednesdays and Sundays. And we provide about 500 bags of food each month to local residents, as well as to the senior citizens and veterans living in the VA at Lyons. As you may have already heard, in December, we were informed that due to the needs of the growing congregation at Good Shepherd Church, we will need to find a new location for our pantry because they have plans to convert the space we are currently using for the pantry for additional worship space. So now we are looking to relocate the pantry. We need to leave by the end of April. And I'm sharing this information with you today with the hopes that you might be able to help us find this new location we so desperately need. So let me just tell you a little bit about what we currently have. Our space is currently a room that's about 25 by 25 feet, and it's 9.5 feet tall, so 625 square feet. We have a commercial-sized refrigerator in there and a commercial-sized freezer, as well as many pallets that we keep on the floor. We cannot put food on the floor due to the Community Food Bank regulations, so everything needs to be raised up. So we have all of those there. So ideally, our new location needs to be at least this size, if not bigger. It needs to have first floor access. The reason we need that is because when that food bank truck comes and when the ShopRite truck comes and delivers food, we need to be able to get it in easily. Now, you may not know this, but when the food bank truck comes, many times we have over 5,000 pounds of food that our volunteers help to bring into the pantry and put on the shelves. And if we can't bring that upstairs, it just would be such a burden for us to try to do that. So that's why we're looking for one of the reasons we're looking for the first floor access. Ideally, it also should be like within 5 or 6 miles of where we already are for the convenience of the clients, so that it'll be less disruptive for them if we can find some place like that. It should have a parking lot with at least 20 or 30 spaces for our clients to park, as well as big enough for those trucks to come in. We get food from ShopRite and they come in a truck, and then the Community Food Bank also comes in a truck. And of course, we need to have access to a bathroom with a sink. The Community Food Bank serves us, as I said, with about 5,000 pounds of food each month. And when we're taking that food off, most of the cases are not that heavy, maybe like 20 pounds. But sometimes we get these bags of rice. They're 60 pounds. And just picking up one of those of you who have helped us, just carrying those up, our arm strength increase all the time by when we do that. I mean, Maureen, you should have seen her this week picking up those boxes. She came and helped us with unloading that delivery and bringing it in. Boy, she's really strong. For somebody who's petite as she is, she's got some good muscles there. So this isn't a disaster. I don't want you to think about that. We like looking at this as a new opportunity to start fresh and perhaps even be able to help more food insecure people through this and the surrounding areas. So my vision would be to have a place to store food that has like garage storage type doors, that when that Community Food Bank comes, they can take their little thing that looks like a forklift, it's a little portable forklift thing, and bring it right into the garage. Right now they put it on the sidewalk, and so when it's raining, we have to hurry and get it in, or put tarps on it or whatever we have to do. This way, if they could put it right in the garage, this is just my vision. I mean, we could all have different visions for this. So that it would be right there, it'd be easier to unload. If the space is large enough, we might even be able to divide the room up so that we could have a storage place for food and then a pickup area for food, so that could be all done inside. Or maybe even have a space that's big enough there that we would have the storage space for food, and then another place where they could even come in and do their own shopping, because right now we fill the bags for them. we don't have an opportunity to let them come and select food themselves. We decide ahead of time what they need. So we know that God has a plan for us, and you as the congregation of this church might just be part of that plan, even if you never gave it a thought before. We're currently looking at many local places of worship for the new space, but we're not restricted to just places that are located inside a church. We don't need to have something exactly like we have now. Any space that you know of, as long as it's got the 625 square feet minimum, would work. If you have knowledge of a place that we can move to, please let me know, or any of the other pantry members, the administration team, and then we'll take it from there and we will contact and move forward. We don't have a steady flow of income to pay rent, so ideally this location should have low overhead or be able to be used without a rental fee. We are currently paying no rent in Bernardsville at the Good Shepherd Church, but we do contribute to the electric and the Wi-Fi bill. So I just want to thank you for anything you might be able to do for us as we seek to find a new location with as little disruption to our clients as possible, because they have come to rely on us to supplement their food supply twice each month. And prayers help too. Thank you so much.